Good morning, Hornets, and welcome to today's edition of Beech Grove Student News. I'm Melissa Harrell.
And I'm Madison Stratton. Today we'll be taking a look at the life of Jeff Bezos, show choir, the Deca Fundraiser, and, as always, sports.
But first, here's Madison Allen with your weekly weather forecast.
Good morning, Hornets. I hope you're having a great Thursday. As you know, it's a bit cold outside due to the mixed rain, sleet, and snow that we had yesterday. And that also means it's a little slippery outside, so be careful leaving the school today. But today's high is at 31 degrees, and for the low is 26. Tomorrow we will have a high of 33 and a low of 24. And we will have a cold weekend as well. Saturday there will be a high of 34, and Sunday will make a high of 41. Make sure you bundle up and keep your pets inside out of the snowy weather. And we can't forget about the fun fact of the day. Did you know a sheep, a duck, and a rooster were all the first passengers in the hot air balloon? Now back to Alyssa and Caleb at the anchor desk.
It is February 6th, and you know what that means. Yes, it is finally time for show choir. And this year, both the Jubilaires and Alon groups are showing everyone who's boss.
Last weekend, both groups made Beech Grove history with the Alon group winning grand champions and Jubilaires group moving on to the finals for the first time in this location. Mr. Dean and the other directors are so proud of each of these groups, and everyone in the groups are looking forward to this upcoming season and all that they will accomplish in this choir season.
The Jubilaires went on to perform a night finals, which is a huge deal for the Beech Grove Choir program, and they sang songs such as Steppin' to the Bad Side and Cry Me a Skyfall, which is a mixture of Cry Me a River by Justin Timberlake and Skyfall by Adele.
Jaden went out to ask a choir sophomore, Amani Ballinger, how excited she is about this season.
I'm really prepared for Saturday. I think the choir's going to do really good this weekend. We've been practicing nonstop, and I think that we're just really all together and ready to kick butt.
Believe it or not, Valentine's Day is next Friday, and Madison Allen went out to get more on this topic.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is officially the month of love or loneliness, depending on your love life. I went out and talked to a couple students about what the girls really want for Valentine's Day.
Girls really just want something that's really significant to your guys' relationship or means something a lot to them. We don't care whether it's $1 or if it's $100, as long as it has an important place in either her heart or if it's something about your guys' relationship. You make something handmade, that makes it even better, because that's just something you can't buy from the store. You can get chocolates, you can get flowers, but nothing will ever mean as much to anything than a handmade gift from the person that they love the most.
I also got Junior Juliet Kaufman's opinion.
Something you might consider getting your special someone this Valentine's Day is the Chick-fil-A offers a Valentine's heart-shaped little box of either chicken nuggets or chicken minis. So I don't know, that's super cool to me. But it's not all about the materialistic things. Write them a letter, anything really. It could be anything.
So boys, be prepared for the upcoming holiday, and don't forget to spoil your girls. This has been Alexa Peak with Bgsn.
Thank you, Alexa. Many people are rich, but have you ever wondered what it's like to be the richest man in the world? Chase got more on the life of Jeff Bezos.
Jeff Bezos is the richest man in the world with a net worth of nearly $124 billion. But it leads us to wonder, what was his life like? Jeff Preston Bezos was born on January 12, 1964, to Jacqueline and Miguel Bezos in Albuquerque, New Mexico. However, he did not grow up there. He instead grew up in Houston, Texas. After high school, Jeff went to Princeton College, where he graduated with a degree in computer science and electrical engineering in 1986. 8 years later, on July 5, 1994, Amazon was founded in Seattle, Washington. Amazon is one of the most successful companies in the world, but I wanted to know how often people actually used it. I then asked my friend how often he uses Amazon on a day-to-day basis.
I use Amazon constantly. I solely rely on it as a shopping platform. It's so much cheaper. I don't have to get up and go out and go buy stuff. I've got you can buy food from other places, books, video games. It's amazing. Amazon is a king, and it shouldn't ever go away.
Amazon is clearly very popular, but how did it get so popular? It was clear from the beginning that Jeff had a long-term vision for the company. His main goal was to get a huge amount of customers, and the best way to do that is to keep prices low. Overall, Jeff Bezos is an insanely successful businessman. That's all for me, Hornets. Now back to you guys at the desk.
As many of you may know, we have received 2 new vending machines in addition to the original ones that we had. But these new vending machines are being mistreated by students and staff, one in particular. We have to treat these machines with respect if we want to keep getting our drinks that we all love.
There are many ranges of drinks in these vending machines, ranging from Gatorade to all the Mountain Dew Kickstarts that you may like. There are also Propel Waters and some of your favorite diet drinks, such as Mountain Dew, Pepsi, and Dr. Pepper. Here at the high school, our Deca team is hosting a fundraiser. Brandon went out and got more with Alyssa Hockett.
As most of you are probably aware, Beech Grove High School offers a wide variety of extracurriculars, from National Honor Society to Spanish Club and even FFA. One of them is Deca. Deca is a business club ran by our very own Miss Fankman. I got more with senior Alyssa Hockett on more about Deca and the events they attend.
So Deca is basically a business club where students can compete with students from other schools in various topics surrounding the business world, such as marketing, advertising, business ethics.
She then went on to explain an upcoming event Deca is attending and how they need our help.
We recently just went to regionals and we had so many students progress on to state. So now I think there's about a group of 8 of us, and so we're going to go to state, compete, hopefully go on to nationals. But we need the community's help to fundraise, so we have the financial means to go to state.
Miss Figman has set up a GoFundMe page so they can reach their goal. Head over to the Hornet Blast in your email to donate or even share the link. That's it from me, Hornets. This has been Bern Kingery from Bgsn.
Now let's toss it over to Chase for sports.
Good morning, Hornets, and welcome back to sports. In Beech Grove news, Carlos Avila, Ethan Thompson, Phoenix Carney, Harley Taylor, Jacob Skinner, and Jack Broadwell have all advanced to regionals in wrestling. Also, if you wrestled this year, please meet Coach Williams in the TV and radio room during I Succeed. Boys golf has a call-out meeting today at 3:15. Track also has a call-out meeting right after school. Lastly, boys JV basketball won last night 51-49. In NBA news, the Pacers lost 118-119 against the Raptors. The Rockets beat the Hornets 125-110. The Bucks beat the Pelicans 120-108, and finally the Kings beat the Timberwolves 113-109. Victor Oladipo is still looking to get back into the swing of things, but he's getting progressively better game by game. Also in sports news, the Memphis Grizzlies have agreed to send Andre Iguodala to the Miami Heat. Iguodala also has agreed to a 2-year, $30 million extension with the Miami Heat. Justin Winslow is a part of the package heading to Memphis. The forward has only played 11 games for the Heat this season because of his injuries. He's averaging 11 points, 6 rebounds, and 4 assists per game when healthy. In addition, Miami, Memphis, and the Oklahoma City Thunder are working on an elaborate 3-team deal that would land Iguodala and Gallinari to the Heat. In XFL news, DC Defenders will face the Seattle Dragons on Saturday at Audi Field. Finally, in MLB news, 4-time All-Star Mookie Betts and first-round draft pick David Price have both been signed with the Los Angeles Dodgers. In case you haven't heard, a new football league called the XFL makes its debut this weekend. Here's Caleb with some more info.
The brand new XFL will kick off this Saturday when the New York Guardians play the Seattle Dragons. This new professional football league was created by WWE owner Vince McMahon, while Oliver Luck, the father of former Colts quarterback Andrew Luck, will serve as the commissioner. The league consists of 8 teams: the Tampa Bay Vipers, the LA Wildcats, the New York Guardians, the Seattle Dragons, the Houston Roughnecks, the St. Louis Battlehawks, the Dallas Renegades, and the DC Defenders. Many former NFL players are now on XFL rosters, and there are some new rule changes as well. I talked to Chase about this subject.
Do you think the new league will be successful?
Yeah, I think it'll be successful just because people want something else to watch when NFL is done with. And then also, I think the rule changes will make it a lot more interesting, and it'll bring a lot more people over to the sport. And overall, it'll just be a lot more successful than its original run. I think that the kickoffs will definitely make the game more exciting, as well as the 2 forward passes, because that brings a whole new element to the game. And yeah.
Believe it or not, this is actually the XFL's second time around, as the league had a 1-year stint in 2001. However, Vince McMahon believes that his league will be successful this time, so I guess we'll have to wait and see. If you want to check out the XFL's opening games this weekend, be sure to tune in on Saturday. Back to those fellas at the desk.
Thank you, Chase. I'm Melissa Harrell.
And I'm Madison Stratton. Have a thriving Thursday, Hornets.